Hello and welcome back. Form's been a bit hit and miss since you were last with me, but today we welcome in two new signings, one of which we know quite well. Hello and welcome to Around the World in 80 Clubs. So since you were last with me and we unfortunately lost 2-1 to William, we then went on and beat FC Utrecht 1-0 with Gierstoff getting the goal. We then went on and beat PEC Zwolle 1-0 with Copetti on the score sheet there. We then beat PSV Eindhoven 2-0 with Gestarov and Indiachi getting the goals. And just as I thought things were going well, we lost in extra time to NEC 3-2. Reed and Kolov getting our goals for us then. And then we went and drew a friendly against Verzadine 0-0. It was a friendly. It didn't really matter. Unfortunately, we then lost to Sparta Rotterdam 3-0. They were by far the better team, and we just looked a bit lackluster, I suppose. But I promised a couple of transfers in January so far. As we've said goodbye, firstly, to Indianucci. We got £1 million for him. He was 2-star current ability, 2-star potential ability. He was 34, and £1 million for a 34-year-old. Brilliant, as far as I am concerned. We then let out a couple of loans, Maya and Justine. Maya does have a future transfer, I believe. Was it this one that had the future transfer? Maybe not. Sorry, maybe I'm imagining it. Or did Joe... No, Justine was just a loan out as well. Okay. And then two players have gone for free. Cyber and Arakai. Both of which were never going to make it here as far as I was concerned. So I don't mind them leaving. And while they went out, we have brought back an old friend. Mohammed has come in. He, first of all, he is a striker from Sudan, and he looks like he could do bits. He is 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential ability, good acceleration, just rapid, and as an advanced forward even, he's got good dribbling fitness. He's only 22, so he's only going to get better. I think we've got a little gem here who could do bits in this league. And I promised you an old friend. An old friend is what we have in Mattioli. We know exactly what he can do. Again, he's only 22, so still room to improve. But as that attacking midfielder, shadow striker, trequartista, he can do it all. And he will probably do it all for us. He's outstanding. Since last season, this year we've obviously not been there. 33 games played, 11 goals, 6 assists and 1 there. He actually started this season incredibly well as well. I don't think it shows up though, or maybe that is it. But that's right, because we signed him, didn't we? Yeah. He is absolutely phenomenal, playing incredibly well. He has made one appearance. Unfortunately, he didn't play very well. I put that down to nerves. But for today's game, we have one in goal with Selena, Veltius, Gustavov, and Vesterland at the back. Winks behind Miles and Kolev in midfield. Mattioli behind Reed and Mohammed up top. Loftus-Cheek is just coming back, so we're going to bring him on for, I think, probably Tom Beak. Yeah, we'll probably bring him on. We're going to bring him on for Michael de Jong. And he can probably start for Maitland Niles, I would think. So we're going to play Loftus-Cheek for this game, I think. Yeah, we will. So here we go. FC MN. We're off to the races. And this new couple of signings, Mohammed and Matoli, are straight in the side. And I expect them both to perform. Mohammed, we all know what he can do. Well, Mohammed, I think I know what he can do. Mattioli, so we all know what he can do. So here's hoping. And here is Mohammed, plays it to Reed, and Reed's shot, and Reed gets a goal early on. Yes, that's what we want to see. Reed on the score sheet, nice and early. Great interception there from Kolov. Plays it through Mohammed to Reed. And then Reed just slots it home as easy as you like. And we are 1-0 up. Now Anelo plays it in towards Johnston. And it's gone pushed wide of the post. And here's Colina to Loftus-Cheek. And then back to Colina, who plays it all the way back to Kolarov, who absolutely rifles it into the goal there. Superb play. We look like we are a good team at times. Just hope that we get more of these rather than the last games where we lost 3-0. Did we deserve to lose? Yes. Did we deserve to lose by 3? Probably not. But it begs to we need, I think, a keeper. And I think that might be our next focus. I honestly don't know if we've got enough to get one now in January. I've got a feeling we're not going to get any transfer fee either next season. So it may be sell to buy. Obviously, we want to try and get rid of some of the older players. And Reed headers into the corner to make it 3-0. They're claiming that it's offside. I'm not so sure. No, it wasn't. I didn't think it looked offside, but definitely not offside. The guy at the back post is playing him on. So I think, all in all, we're climbing up the league. I think we will finish in the top 10 now. I'll be surprised if we don't. Because the minute I learn the full language and Tios Veltus has got the goal from the corner with a header at the back post. Oh, it wasn't a header, sorry, it was a kick, karate kick at the back post. Um, yes, so since obviously I've started to learn the language and things are improving, manager support wise, team cohesion's improving as well. I think we'll finish the season fairly strong, comfortably be in the top 10, in the top half, and we can build from there. Um, but unfortunately, this team hasn't got the most amount of money, and unless it gets into Europe, I can't see us having much money to build upon. So the idea is that we need to progress, progress quickly, and also um, keep in mind that we're going to have to maybe sell one or two players to fund this thing. And I'm happy to look at, older players from the top clubs in Europe that are out of contract and just get them in for 1 year. I think that's the perfect. Um, Hammers just grabbed another goal. I think that's the perfect way to run this club is bring in some youngsters that you can then sell. Goal was disallowed. Bring in some youngsters that you can then sell for a profit and bring in some older free players in which we can hopefully build out a decent team, and eventually, the youngsters will come through. The youngsters will not necessarily have to be sold if we manage to get into the Champions League, and then that's how you start to build a team. You don't need to sell the youngsters, so you don't. And Ian Reid has grabbed another one to make it 5-1. But we'll see. You never know. This could be a one and done deal. We could end up getting offered the Ajax job, for example, or another job in Europe. Now that we're in Europe, we're more likely to get another job in Europe, and I think we'll probably end up staying now. I think our little wild excursion went quite well. We went to Asia and obviously went to South America. Will we go anywhere else? Never say never. It's 5-2 now as they pull one back. Never say never. If we get sacked here, we could be looking in a little bit of trouble. I have to go back to South America, or even low. If things go really bad, we could end up back in Asia, or maybe one of the bigger clubs there. But either or way, if Europe doesn't pan out, I'll happily go back. But we'll have to wait and see. As I think we've been a better team comfortably here. We are currently in ninth, and as they've got the ball with Odada, yeah, I think we've got the makings of a good side come next season. I think we've bought well. We haven't bought many, but the ones we have bought in have made a difference. Um, I suspect we'll let a couple go. Obviously, we did sign a certain player, Gnabry, who clearly wasn't the right move. So we do make mistakes. We're going to bring Maitland Niles on in the centre midfield. We're also going to bring Winks off Matthew. Uh, Petty's gonna come on for Reed. Those two can swap over. We are also going to bring on a left back. We're going to bring on Bakuni on left back to give him some game time. This is more about freshening things up. You know, the match was over a long time ago. I'll be shocked if they get back into it from here. You know, we've definitely taken our foot off the gas. Ooh. Oh dear. Anello has pulled another one back to 5-3. We better not lose. Sorry, I just hit the mic. We better not lose this game. I'm going to break out a shout and tell them to focus. We're going to go back to balanced just to see out the game. Here's Maitland Niles to Velthus to Grestrove to Velthus, Baracuna, Matthew, Maitland Niles. Maitland Niles just wide. I think we might have to change Giostov and Velthus names because I'm struggling. But Copetti puts the ball in the back of the net as comfortably as you like. Grabs a goal, 6-3. These games are high scoring, but they're high scoring in our favour. So join me for the second game of the episode and any final transfers we manage to make as the window comes to a close on the same day. And welcome back. Unfortunately, our January transfer window kind of petered out. We were looking at a goalkeeper. We'd agreed terms, but we were unable to raise the funds for him. So I've started scouting as many goalkeepers as I can because that is our main priority in the summer. I just don't think Roman 1 is the player. I mean, he's good, but he's 31. He's already slowly declining. I think we cash in while we can get any kind of money for him in the summer. But we'll see. But anyway, to start this game, we have one in goal. Selena, Veltz, the Stove, and Vesterland at the back. Obviously, Veltz and the Stove I've renamed. The Stove was obviously Dijamar, Gerstov, and Gerstov, the Stove, kind of just works. And Volts is Velthias. I just thought that was a better name that I'll be able to say regularly. Winks behind Loftus-Cheek and Kolev in midfield, and then Mattioli behind Mohammed and Reed up top. So here's hoping we can continue the good form for a couple of games now. We're facing Ajax coming up. But the issue with that is Ajax are quite good at the football and they're in second place. This team is in seventh, so a win today will move us above them in the league. And that is quite a big achievement considering where we were only a few games ago. We have started to climb the league and Reed's injured. Okay. We're going to bring on Tom Beck. Mohammed can go up top. What does Tom like to do? Anything. So he can be a poacher. We'll just keep him as a poacher. He's 20. I don't think he's actually going to make it. if we got offered a decent amount, Tom Beck is somebody we may look to sell. I'm only bringing him on as it's so early in the game. I kind of want Capetti to be there as an impact sub around 60, 70 minutes if we need him. So bringing him on now, I don't think we would get the best out of that situation. So I'd rather bring on the youngster, see how well he does, and from that then bring on Copetti if needed, which he could well be. Andreas Nemeth has picked up a knock though. Obviously the third Nemeth brother, but behind Nick and the other one whose name's just gone from my head. I still can't think of it. No, it's gone. Whatever it was, it's gone. Nick Evans and... Oh, what's that? So we're 1-0 down, unfortunately. I do think we are going to have to make some changes. Strangely, Mohamed's not playing very well. So 65 minutes. This game is just rushing away from us. We're going to bring Mohamed back to the poacher role and bring Capetti on up front. We're going to bring Selena off and Kuan on, I think. And we're also going to bring Loftus-Cheek off for Maitland-Niles. I think we need to go more attacking as well and go from there. As the corner comes in towards the Stove, who puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-1. That was an important goal. What's the ref checking for? I was going to say, what was he checking for? You can't give... Yeah, you can't be offside from a corner. It went straight to the player who headed it in. Weird. I don't know what the ref was checking for there. Maitland-Niles now on the ball. Maitland-Niles running in towards the edge of the box, but unable to find a ball away, and somebody whose name I'm not even going to try and pronounce was on the ball there. To Tunsia, to Dilemma. Oof. Roman gives us the save, but it's gone out for a corner. Plays it in. Maitland-Niles intercepts, and now Maitland-Niles can run. Plays it to Matoli, and we know that Matoli is quite good on the break, but unfortunately there was nobody up with him. Matoli plays it back to Vesterland. Vesterland tries to find a ball across, but just plays it along the ground to no one. But Velt steps forward, and the ball's ended up pumped over to Capetti, and Capetti scored! Is it offside? The referee's gone to VAR to check. Yes! Yes! It counts! Yes! Kolev just pops the ball over the top, and Capetti puts it past the keeper, and that is a really important goal for the season. And the fact that we've come back from 1-0 down as well proves that this team has actually got something going for it now. Oh, one bit of business we did do, which I forgot to tell you about in the January transfer window, was we managed to sign Winks on a season-long contract for next season. I think is he the best player? No. But Mohammed has got a goal again to make it 3-1. Is this one? The referee's checking for this one, and it is awarded. I didn't see an issue with it, but Mattioli plays it to Maitland-Niles, who pumps the ball forward. Mohammed just passes it into the back of the net. And that is good. I think they went to try and win the game, and we just were like, nope, and took over this game really comfortably in the end. But yes, so we've managed to get Harry Winks. He's agreed to be kind of an impact sub, which is what I suspect he will be next season. So he is here for another year. He joins us in the summer, as I say, on a free transfer. Players like that, I like. If we can get them on a free transfer, not horrendous wages, they're good players to have in a squad, even if they don't play that much. Oof, that could have been 4. Even if they don't play that much, their influence really does make a difference in the squad, especially to like the influential players and things. It makes a big difference. So I'm hoping that just having him around for another year will do that. And they've pulled one back with Puratas, but surely it's too little too late. They got 3 minutes to grab another one, and if we throw this away, I will cry on camera. But it's all over now, and we have won it. Having a good sort of few older players in quite a young squad, as I was saying, does make a massive difference when it comes towards the end of the season. You really do need them. A very young squad can bottle a lot. So that currently sits us 7th in the league. Let's just have a little how the club vision's going. They've given us a B. We're supposed to only finish in the top half, so we are well into that. So for the next game, I do think we have to come back, don't we, for Ajax and Hereneve. We've got to get one Ajax game in this season. I've avoided playing them earlier in the year where we beat them away. So we'll probably lose at home, but join me tomorrow for Ajax and Heerenveen. But if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager, and until next time, I have spoken.
No, it's shiny.